is the supreme law of the land, not the amendment about the emancipation. That was a fraud created by Lincoln. Why created by Lincoln? Because he was an attorney. Judges don't want to hear the argument about the illegal election. Why? Because they're attorneys. They're bar members. Even though they're sitting on a bench, they're still bar members. They're still agents for the crown. So here's the deal. We can discuss this at length. But all it takes is the power of we the people. Now, I'll give you an example. In California, they're recalling Governor Newsom because he's a real piece of work. We can do the same thing for the federal corporation. I am putting together right now a petition. Petition will include a statement of no confidence, a statement of fraud, a statement of the legality and the supremacy of the Constitution, and recalling the two people that unlawfully and illegally hold office. They cannot hold public office. They are no longer citizens of this country, of this republic. Anyone that has Esquire given to them because they passed the bar are no longer citizens of the United States. So they cannot hold public office. So it doesn't matter if the election was fraudulent, doesn't matter about any of that. It's the Constitution, stupid. Constitution, 13th Amendment, says that an attorney, lawyer, cannot hold public office. If you want further clarification, go to the state of New Hampshire. Look up House Bill, I think it's 635 or 638, whatever it is, and it will tell you in the bill all of this. The fraud of the 1871 Act, where they turned the United States into a corporation, and they've been lying to us for 150 years, slowly, incrementally stripping us of our republic. So even if the election were not fraudulent, the two people running on the Democratic ticket couldn't possibly be elected because they're both bar members. They're both Esquires. Even if one of them has retired, he still has a title of nobility. So all we have to do is recall them. If there's 75 million people that voted for Trump, fine. Take 75 million signatures, say there's no confidence, and these people are illegitimate. To all of our allies, all of the other nations of the world, the two people sitting allegedly in office are fraudulent. They have no lawful standing. They cannot be president and vice president because they cannot hold public office according to our Constitution. One last point. In the Constitution, as was done in 2019, Congress, without any dissent, passed a bill recognizing that the transition of power is March 20th. So President Trump is still the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military until March 20th, because that's what it says in the Constitution. January 20th is a fraudulent artificial date created by the corporation. So all we have to do is put everybody's signature on a piece of paper recalling and rejecting the fraud of these two individuals. And we're done. The only one that could legally be on the ballot was Donald J. Trump, because he's not an attorney. Why do you think they assassinated Kennedy? Why do you think they tried to assassinate Reagan? Why do you think they're trying to destroy Trump? Because he's not a bar member. He's not part of the deep state. The deep state is the judicial system and everything connected to it. That's why you don't get justice. You want justice? Return to the Constitution. For all you military people out there that served and are still in service, you took an oath to the Constitution. 1787. Read it. For all you admirals and generals and you fat cats sitting there in the Pentagon, about time you stand up and start defending the Constitution that you took an oath to defend. A lot of my brothers paid the ultimate price and shed their blood to protect that document, and you're turning it to a joke. Get up off your fat ass and get out there and start protecting the Constitution. These two people have no business in Washington, D.C. They don't believe in fences across the border, but they'll put a fence around Washington, D.C. So the illegals and all the people that want to destroy this country, they can come in free. But we, the people of the United States of America, are now being barred from entering D.C. Why? Because that's where the deep state is, that's where the corruption is, that's where the fraud is, and everyone there should be held for sedition and treason. So I'm going to put the petition out, and I hope that there are a few patriots left that will stand up and defend the Constitution. God bless this country. God bless we the people. But it's about time that we stand up. Evil exists because good men and women do nothing. It's time for us to do something. Put your name on a piece of paper and recall these people and throw them out of office. God bless America.
Thank you, Colonel. Expect more information on these and expect that petition coming up. Till next